Greetings, universe. Welcome to another live stream Ball Wheat Burrito. Hope you're all doing well. Orbital Bacon here, certified G1 and a real freaking prime. And today is a special day. Fall of Cybertron is 10 years old. Whoa, I'm Optimus the freaking Boomer. This game is 10 years old, and I remember this game, like the hype building up to it too. I'm sure a lot of you do. And that's why I wanted to do the stream today. I don't normally stream on Sundays. And I didn't even realize that today was the specific anniversary. You know, I knew the game was 10 years old. I knew it came out in 2012. Had no idea that it was August 21st. I always thought it was later. I thought it came out like in October or something. Maybe that was War for Cybertron. But nevertheless, It is a special day, and so we shall celebrate. We shall play this game until my thumbs fall off. Yeah, we'll play a bunch of multiplayer, the escalation campaign, anything that we can get our grubby little paws on here as far as some other players, but I'm sure a bunch of people are playing online. I also wanted to watch the original trailer, the one that got the hype, talking about the hype. Holy shit, that trailer. So we're gonna watch that. I also found one of my old videos that I made during like the initial release of the game where, you know, said hype had consumed me, and I had been consumed by whatever the hype. And so yeah, we're gonna watch that. It's not even public on YouTube, like it's a privated video because it's kind of embarrassing, like most people's old videos are, you know, when you make a YouTube channel, your first few videos, or maybe more than few, I don't know, your first batch is pretty much guaranteed to be cringe. If it's not something, you're cheating. You use some sort of dark magic. You made a deal with the devil. Maybe you sold your soul and somehow didn't start out as cringe. Otherwise, we all do. So we're going to take a look at that. And and then we'll play the game and just reminisce. This is a chill stream. Like I said, I don't normally do a stream on Sunday, but it's a special day. So let's reminisce. What were you guys? Where were you? Where were you when the game came out? No, but seriously though, like I said, the hype that was built around this, because War for Cybertron was like this out of left field, all of a sudden we have a good Transformers game. You know, like if you guys remember the bleak landscape of Transformers games, pretty much before and since High Moon, because there hasn't really been too much good since then, I'm gonna be honest, but before the High Moon games, it was pretty bleak. There, you might have gotten a little entertainment or enjoyment out of a game here or there. The Transformers Armada game was on PlayStation 2. It's on PlayStation 2. That was surprisingly good. That one was surprisingly good. So you could get a little bit of entertainment out of that one. There's some entertainment to be had from the Japanese exclusive Transformers PS2 game, and we've watched it on a Sterner Stuff stream, but it's not from like playing the game, it's from watching the cringe. So it was really, really bleak. And then all of a sudden, by the way, pardon me while I have a little story time here, and then we'll get into it. But yeah, so it was pretty bleak before the High Moon games, and they came out of left field. I myself, I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't really familiar with High Moon. I didn't know if they had done anything before the Transformers games, wasn't familiar with them at all. And all of a sudden, I remember reading Game Informer magazine. For any of you that ever got sort of hassled into signing up for a membership at GameStop, you would get Game Informer magazine, actual paper magazines. I don't even think they make them anymore. If they do, it's like strictly online. I think that's what they did, is they switched it over to like switch strictly online. But back in my day, because I'm Optimus the freaking Boomer, it was a paper magazine, and I remember seeing this little article about War for Cybertron, and it's just a couple of screenshots, and I'm like, what is this? This doesn't look like anything we've ever had before as far as Transformers, because they've always been some sort of adaptation from the movies, from the shows, the old cartoon, whatever it was. This was something new and original, and it looked promising, and lo and behold, it blew everybody away. War for Cybertron was awesome, right? Especially by Transformer game standards. So with the sort of cult following that game built up, High Moon had, you know, really good rapport with the community, with the fan base. So with Fall of Cybertron coming up, everybody's like going nuts. Everybody is going absolutely nuts. I remember seeing interviews. They had, like, speaking of GameStop, if you went there, they had like the trailer and some of the gameplay footage like looping as part of their TV, like, you know, they would have TVs and they would have stuff just looping on there, like all sorts of different trailers and promotions and stuff. And that was one of them. You would see Fall of Cybertron in there. And then it was, can't remember the awards, maybe E3, whatever, one of those video game awards. That might have even just been it, the VGAs, the video game awards. But it won like Game of the Year. It was hype. It was crazy. And so being around for that, everyone was like swept up in it. And it had such an impact because it went into like the actual canon, like the lore. Like, this was around when they were going to do the aligned continuity, and they were going to bring in Transformers Prime, and there were design elements that were being carried over or shared between the two, like Cliffjumper. Cliffjumper is a major one. I should pull that up on the game. Just go into create a character and show Cliffjumper, because it's like the exact same head. And so that's just an example. I guess I don't really need to go off on that. But like, the thing is that it had a major impact on the franchise. The fans were hyped. The aligned continuity was becoming a thing. Which means that these games were going to be cemented as important parts of a what would you call it? An era, I guess. A universe. Like, if it's all like a multiverse, you know, you have G1, you have the Unicron trilogy, you know, the Japanese headmasters, you know, the victory for, you know, all that. So maybe it was going to be its own continuity, not like the main one, but that's what they were going for. So it was really cool. But yeah, and I'm sorry I haven't said hello to everybody in the chat individually. I just was like really excited to celebrate the 10 years. So hello everyone in the chat. I apologize. I normally go through like one by one. Oh, hey, Commander Blacklock, what's going on? Yeah, you're not late. You're not that late. I just started. So we're sharing memories of like, where were you when the game was coming out? How hype were you when the game was coming out? Were you watching the trailers? Were you watching the interviews? It was awesome. And what was cool is that you could tell that the guys that were making the game, because you got to see all the interviews and stuff, they loved it. So, all right, without further ado, I did enough like story time here. Let's I want to show you guys just two videos real quick, and then we'll get into some gameplay. But this one this is the one I was talking about. And look at this is exposed. This is a scandal right here. This is scandalous because you can see that as Optimus, this is my personal 360. It has a Bumblebee cover on it, because when I bought the pack, for whatever reason, it had like, I don't know what I did with Optimus. It had like a bunch of different characters, Grimlock and Optimus and some other character, I can't remember. But for whatever reason, I lost them all except for Bumblebee. Ironically, the one that I found, that I was able to find, was Bumblebee. I will say the saving grace is Autobot symbol for the power button. That's just awesome. So I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I don't care. But yeah, this is this old video I made. Let me pause the music here. This is this old video I made because I was so excited for the game and the multiplayer and all this kind of stuff. So you'll get to hear baby Prime, because this is like high pitched. I sound like a wee baby child. So yeah, you can hear baby Prime voice in this. Here we go. I'm gonna try not to be too embarrassed.
Let's roll out.
Baby Prime.
Boom. Headshot. Uppercut of justice. Boom again. Eat slag. Unstoppable. What the?
Your skills inferior.
skills superior. Oh, shit.
Special effects. Wow. Yeah, so that's my old cringy let's watch a good trailer now. that's my old you can hear Baby Prime, Baby Soundwave. I was just a wee baby child. I was hyped. I was hyped for the game, okay? All right, let's watch a good trailer. This is something that actually is made by talented people.
Angel, angel, what have I done? I face the quakes, the wind, the fire. I've conquered country, crown and throne. Why can't I cross this river? Pay no mind to the battles you've won.
Sweet baby Bumblebee. My boy, look at they massacred my boy.
Open your heart and hand my son, or you'll never make it over the river. Words and guns, a whole lot more than riches and muscle. The hands of the as one, and together we'll cross the river. And together we'll cross the river.
I remember watching this like on a loop, just over and over and over. Couldn't get enough. It was like so good. So good. Rain the pizza rolls down for that one. Hell yeah. That was, do you guys want to watch the Metroplex trailer? The one with the Cities and Dust. Yeah, that's right, Starscream. We'll watch that one. We'll watch that one before we play the game here. Tank those shots to the chest.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime.
Activate atomic nuke. Now this one says 828, but I saw another one that said 821. So I don't know. Who knows? Well, we'll do this again in a week if I'm wrong. Conspiracy. I want to see something here, though. I noticed at the start that Ironhide is basically doing the whole heroic nonsense thing. Whoops. Not a good frame. There we go. Do you see, remember how Ironhide was crawling up Megatron and Megatron just shot right down on him like, heroic nonsense. Is Ironhide kind of doing the same thing to this? It's like karma. Oh, that was awesome, though. All right, let's enjoy some gameplay. I'm going to catch up with the chat and see what you guys have said. Blends a video arcade that combines both trailers. I think I saw that one because I remember people were doing like supercuts. You know, they were taking all the cinematic footage from the trailers and stuff and cutting it together. And there was some really cool stuff out there too. And then you can find those songs, like the full version of those songs are out there as well. The Humbling River, that was the guy from Tool. It was the singer from that band Tool. And he did that cover of because the Humbling River is like some old like folk song. And he did a cover of that. And same thing with Cities and Dust, whatever the name of that song. I don't know the actual name of that song, but that's a cover too. I can't remember who did it though. But those songs are out there. You could find like the whole song. Yeah, topsy-turvy. Ironhide's like such villainous nonsense. Exactly. Oh yeah, there was the G1 Prime trailer, Harry Alpha. That's right. That's where I got the footage from that. For that little the baby Prime, as I call it, the little baby Prime trailer, where he sounds well, I say I sound like a kid in there because I am a kid in there. But that footage where he's like jumping up in the air, he does that iconic transformation from the movie that they sort of like recreated. Yeah, that's where that came from. I got that footage from the G1 trailer because that was like DLC, I think. Or was it a pre-order bonus? That was a pre-order bonus, wasn't it? Rodimus, welcome. What's up? And hey, again, I'm sorry if I haven't said hello to you guys individually yet. Rodimus, you said you met Peter Cullen today. It's a momentous a day all around. So much so I can't even speak. I can't even speak right. My circuits are sizzling. Oh, you know what? It might help if I unmute the game. Here we go. I did that yesterday too. Man, I feel like I should make one of my old customs, like, you know, when it was vanilla. Vanilla FOC. I feel like I should make one of my old customs just for nostalgic sake. Zahira, hello. Bubba Chewy, welcome. Professor Games. Do you have videos? I need to go check out your channel, Professor Games. Do you have any like videos where you do your voices? Or do you do them like during your streams or anything like that? Like my poor attempts? That's right, Harry Alpha. Eliminate the enemy. Wait, no, wait. We're Decepticons. Eliminate the enemy team. Fred Tatasciore is like basically hulking out when he does his Megatron voice in here. Because Fred Tatasciore also voiced the Hulk
in a lot of Marvel animations. And you can pretty much imagine Hulk because the voice is so similar that he does. You can pretty much just imagine Hulk like raging out, "Hulk want dark energon!" Like I said, poor attempts at voices during streams, but that's what we do. That's why you're here. You're here for the cringe, right? No, we're here to have fun and celebrate Fall of Cybertron. Britformer, you did a Earth Wars stream earlier. That's cool. I haven't really figured out how to stream Earth Wars. I still play it. I actually still play Earth Wars. Just it's almost like an addiction. I want to just keep leveling up and unlocking better characters. You know, like the 5-star ones and stuff. Oh, hey, it's DJ. Playing DJ again. You know, I felt bad. I was like looking back at that stream and I was like, I wasn't trying to pick on DJ. I always just, when a name stands out to me, I kind of just make jokes on it. But I have no personal vendetta against. I don't even know who he is. I don't even know who he is. There he is. Yeah, I'm still addicted to Earth Wars myself. Just, if nothing else, just to try to get more 5-star bots. Hey, hey! I just got health, leave me alone! Wait, who voiced Grindor? Peter Cullen did? In the game? I know that the games, they kind of switched voices around. I shouldn't say switched, but maybe just had different voice actors. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of them pulled double duty. You know, like they're already in the studio, so hey, why not be Grindor for us? I know a lot of people know Peter Cullen did the little Predator clips from the first movie. But see, the most fun for me is finding the old, because there's a lot of other old 80s shows, like cartoons, that Peter Cullen did the voices in that people don't know. Like everybody knows Optimus, of course. And then most people know like Eeyore, because that's a Disney cartoon. Winnie the Pooh, whatever, was a Disney cartoon. So everybody knows that one. And he showed up in a few other things. But like, I'll find these random, I'll just be like looking through random shows just because the title is funny or the premise is weird. Like I had this one show that I found called Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs, and it's like space cowboys kind of, but not really. Like the name would imply it's space cowboys, which is why I was like, oh, this should be stupid fun. But it's like, it's more of like a giant robot anime, kind of like Voltron or something. But Peter Cullen voices the giant robot, as well as a few other characters. And he actually voices a character with a Russian accent. I know some of you in the chat asked me to do Russian Optimus Prime. And it's funny because Peter Cullen's done like a Russian accent in this old random obscure cartoon that like nobody's seen. But I love finding stuff like that. And he also, in that same cartoon, in the same show, he also voices the villain, who I've used clips of it before. Because he says like really dumb stuff. Like the quotes are hilarious. He'll say like, in my dimension, we do not know how to have fun. It's just like the dumbest lines. You are so boring. He actually, you know, okay, so you know how like Megatron knows how to talk some shit to his subordinates, right? When Starscream is messed up, you know, you're either very brave or very stupid, you know? I'm stupid, I'm stupid. Megatron knows how to talk some shit. But, and I mean, this technically isn't Optimus, but it's just funny to hear Peter Cullen, like in a Optimus sounding voice, play a villain. And it would be as if Optimus was trying to like be evil and talk shit to his subordinates. because that's what he does. The actual lines from the show, he's like, "You are so boring. None of you know how to have any fun. But in our dimension, we do not know how to have fun." It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I like to find that stuff. I like to find those old obscure cartoons that Peter Cullen has voiced in that like nobody, and he's just like random characters. And what's funny too is like other well-known voice actors that, you know, weren't well-known at the time. It was like one of their first gigs or whatever. They're in that show too. Like Rob Paulson, he's in there. I want to say Townsend Coleman, I think is his name. He was the voice of Michelangelo in the Master Splinter in the Turtles cartoon, the old original Turtles cartoon. Before the match starts, I'll try to catch up. Bubba Chewy says, oh, wait, no, I want to see what you guys said. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. I apologize. Bubba Chewy says he voiced a character from Rise of the Turtles. Oh, did he? Was he? Because he was in the old Turtles cartoon as well. He voiced the leader of the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang. They were like imposters, humans that were dressed up as turtles as imposters. Oh shit, what? They just spawned me in front of that guy. That was unfortunate. Harry Alpha says you voiced Dinobot and Rhinox in Transformers Kingdom. I'll have to go check it out, Harry Alpha. I have not been keeping up, to be honest. I haven't been keeping up with the stop motion community. I still do some voices for a few of them, like Ultra Marcus. Hello, Ultra Marcus. A wild Ultra Marcus appears. He always pops up in the chat when I'm like talking about, hey, I voiced these things, and then there he is. But yeah, so like I still voice for a few projects, Grant Maker Films, Ultra Marcus, I think it's called like TF Concepts or something, and then of course I'm in the Galvatron event. But I haven't been keeping up with them. I used to watch a bunch of them. I just don't keep up with them. But Dinobot and Rhinox, I'll have to check that out. I haven't really attempted a Rhinox voice before, and I can't, for some reason, I can't get his voice in my head right now. Like, I can't really think of it. I've watched a ton of Beast Wars, and I just can't, like, hear Rhinox in my head right now. Dinobot, though, I've given Dinobot a whirl a few times. I don't know if I've done anything officially as him, like made a video myself or been cast as Dinobot or anything, but every now and then I like to... I'm something of a Dinobot myself. Of an honorable warrior. Man, that guy's doing the barrel roll. Oh, and then he had a teammate behind him. Here I thought I had a little epic duel going on. I know, Marcus, I'm sorry, man. I know a lot of you, you've probably all been here from the beginning. All of you, the whole, before time began, there was the chat. And I've been ignoring you this whole time. No, I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize. Forgiveness, please. Yeah, I actually want to watch Beast Wars again, Britformer. It's been long enough. You know, like when you watch through a show and then like, you know, you're good on it for a while. You don't need to watch it again for a bit. It's rare that I can just watch a show over and over. Like movies, I've been able to do that with movies. If I have like a favorite movie that just is totally awesome, I'll watch it like 2 or 3 times. And then I'm good for a while, like when it first releases or the first time I see it or whatever it may be. I'll watch it like 2 or 3 times in a row, then I'm good. Then I'll watch it again, you know, sometime in the future. With shows though, it's like I watch through the whole show or season, whatever it may be. I'm good for a while. But Beast Wars, it's been a while. There's some more. There's some more boomer references since we're celebrating the game being 10 years old. Been a while. What was that? Creed? What am I even referencing? Was that Three Doors Down? What was that? Just this random bit of pop culture, ancient pop culture is in my head. It's embedded in my brain. Gex, what's up, Gex? How you doing? Beast Wars is on YouTube in full HD. Oh, I'm sold. You sold me on that one, buddy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, I've got the DVDs, but I don't think they're HD, to be honest, because they, you know, DVDs, speaking of things that are like getting old now, DVDs are getting old and everything's kind of switching over to like Blu-ray and higher definition stuff. And, the Creed or Nickelback. Yeah, Punisher. Nickelback. Oh no. I hope I wasn't just inadvertently quoting Nickelback. I hate that band. Everybody hates that band. But yeah. But yeah, the DVDs. I have the Beast Wars DVDs, and I think that they're so old that they're not even in HD. Like, they're great and all. You got the whole seasons on there, all the episodes on there. I have pretty much the full series. Not Beast Machines, just Beast Wars, the first 3 seasons. But I think it's in like 480 and like 4:3, you know, it's real. It's like watching it on the broadcast. So if they made HD uploads on YouTube, I'm definitely gonna check that out. Where'd that big puff of smoke come from? What the hell is that? Punisher with the hot take. Punisher with the hot take. You know, Nickelback, not so bad. Here's the thing, Punisher, and I'll be full disclosure. I listened to Nickelback at first, like when Nickelback at first came out. That first album, you know, I don't even remember what the first like single, like whatever their first hit was. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember liking them initially. What made me hate them or grow to hate them or whatever is that every song, every album since the first one is like identical. I can't tell them apart. Like now, if you were to play like some mashup or supercut or something, I wouldn't be able to tell one song from the other or one album from the, you know, like certain bands, they evolve, and sometimes to their detriment, you know, but I think that it's usually a good thing for bands, for their sound to sort of like evolve, especially for a band to like come into their own sound, because Nickelback started out kind of generic and then they just got more generic, and I don't even know how that's possible, but they somehow pulled it off. But I mean, I'm talking shit, but at the same time, it's not like it's the worst music in the world. And I could see, like you say just now in the chat, I see Punisher says, I could see how somebody wouldn't like him. I could see how somebody would though. So, you know, it's all fair in love and music.
One kill remaining. Autobots win the match.
Autobots win the match. Yes.
Radic, I haven't tried making Donkey Kong out of a Titan class yet. Speaking of Beast Wars. Oh, damn. I'm gonna go against the flow and vote for Array again. I listen to like the weirdest music, and I'm not even trying to say it like a hipster, I just, for whatever reason, the music that I listen to, usually when I play it in front of other people, they're like, what the hell is this? I mean, I play a lot for the streams, I use a lot of like chill stuff, because I do like some stuff that's agreeable to most people, like the synthwave and chill retro stuff. Video game music is also good. Video game music is great. But I also listen to stuff that in my spare time, you know, when I'm offline. that if I played in front of people, they're like, "What the hell is this?" I like experimental shit though. I like when people try new things. All the way absurd. What's up? What's good?
Team deathmatch.
Good to see you in the chat, man. That's most definitely what's up. I was just watching the Walnut Grove video earlier today. The one he just uploaded. I don't the cocaine. Got him. Got him. I love those homing. Oh, first blood with the homing missile. I love it. All right, I'm not going to wait around though. No time for a victory dance. Let's go. You know what? I never actually played the Titanfall games, dude. I shit you not. I shit you not. I never played the Titanfall games. They looked awesome. It's not because... Oh man, that's what I get for not paying attention. That's what... they looked awesome. It's not because I was like, they don't look good, or I don't like giant robots. Giant robots, that's not for me. No, it was just... never got around to it. I think that it was either because I was still playing these games, because that Titanfall was back around this game, the heyday of the High Moon game. So maybe I was just too preoccupied. If people are still on the multiplayer, I'll give them a shot. Yeah, Walnut Grove, his stuff's been getting better and better. I was hoping that Boglin Chronicles, when Coves did the overload on the bottle, he was like double fisted, double clinking. He was all jacked up, and I was hoping that Chronicles would have put up a counter that just went like nuts and put like an explosion, like it just have it blow up on the screen. Like that, like I just did, like I just got exploded. Britformer, you play Titanfall 2? I see a lot of people talk about Titanfall 2, like that one specifically. I mean, I don't know about the first game, but Titanfall 2, I see people like that's the one they bring up the most. I see people talk about it in my Discord server. I want to try now. It's making me want to try it out. I might have to try that out. Oh, are you talking about the April Fools where they said Optimus was going to be in the Titanfall game? I saw that video. Just because I'm a Transformers nerd. Didn't even play Titanfall, but I remember that. Yeah, see, I keep playing like a scout instead of a scientist. I need to play smarter. When you play as a scientist, you gotta play smart. It's in the name. You're a scientist, Mr. Scientist. So it has a good story mode. So you're saying that it was made as an actual video game, that it wasn't just, hey, we're going to put this game out to microtransactions and multiplayer DLC every year and all that kind of bullshit. So it's an actual video game with a story. That makes me want to check it out even more. Would you guys be up? Should I stream it? I'll probably pick it up this coming week here. What day is today's Sunday? Yeah, so we're already starting out a fresh week. So I'll pick it up this week. I'll stream it. But just don't get mad that I'm a newbie. I'm probably gonna make all sorts of mistakes. I still need to get back into Warframe. I did like 2 or 3 Warframe streams and then got back into this game. Now wait a minute, so it's part of like a Game Pass? I wonder if I already have it then. Because I remember just picking up those free games whenever they would offer them. Even if I was like, oh, I'm not going to play it anytime soon, but you never know. I might want to one day. Maybe one day I'll feel like playing this here game. Because that's how I had... I ended up with Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new one, that way. I paid for the old one, for the classic, for 2005. I actually paid for that one on Steam and then ended up with the new one, the EA one, just from picking up free games from those like Epic Games Pass or EA games or whatever the hell those things are. So I might have Titanfall in my library for all I know. That would be fucking hilarious.
5 kills remaining.
Blacklock. I like your answer, Blacklock. I like that. I like that spirit. Don't even have to ask. You already know. That's right, Blacklock. I like that.
3 kills remaining.
Hell yeah. No thanks to me. Kind of dragging my team down that one. I need to do better. I need to be better. Need to get good. Punch party, sup nerds? Sup, Punch? Yeah, Starscream. Fans restored the servers. I've done a tutorial video for anybody who doesn't already have the game modded to get online. So yeah, I did a tutorial video for that, and I definitely like to shout out those guys any chance I get because it's awesome that they brought it back.
There's Punch. He's in the game. He's joined the madness.
Oh damn, man! Sorry to hear that, Absurd, but I'm glad that you're. Anything I can do to help, you know. I wasn't even planning to stream today, but it was like, oh, it's 10 years. It's 10 years. I can tell you one thing that I like. It's always something that sort of builds me up, because that's just on that note that I look to other people for inspiration. I like to try to be that inspiration for people, or at the very least, like if you're having a bad day, cheer you up. So a quote, you know, if you want an inspirational quote, and I'll say it as Optimus, and this is one of my personal favorite ones, is
that which gives light must endure burning.
And I like that one because it means, you know, you gotta, if you're gonna be that light for people, if you're going to, you know, shine on, you have to endure burning. So you're going to face those hard times. And I just feel like it helps you kind of get through if you're ever feeling hopeless. You know what I mean? If you ever feel hopeless like that, you know, you go, well, you know, if I'm going to be that light, if I'm going to shine on, I have to endure that burning. But yeah, man, at the very least, hopefully I can try to provide some laughs here too, because you can laugh at my shitty gameplay as I feed the other team kills. They could, you know, they're just getting points. I'm gonna try not to die as much this round. It makes me look stupid, I guess, by saying, yeah, you got to play smart as a scientist, and then I play like shit. I guess I'm not brainiac. I'm not a brainiac. I shouldn't be a scientist. But a scout, you don't need brains for that. You just go invisible, you sneak up and pull the trigger. That I can do. Aim? What was it? Get in the scout class, Shinji. Shinji just had to like point the aim, pull the trigger. You know, he's like, even anybody who's watched Evangelion. Oh, Grim Reaper. Somehow I got a double kill from the beyond the grave. That's dark Energon magic. Yeah. Perfectly placed Energon cube. Can't go wrong with that. Another perfectly placed Energon cube. I love it. Oh, they got me. They got me. Watch out for that sniper there, buddy. You see that? Oh, hey, Punch. All right, I was about to say, we can't all be going this way because then they're going to sneak up behind us. Like this guy over here trying to do. Fail. See me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. One fist high and the other still. The left one don't get you, the right one will. 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me, cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Ba-doom, doom, doom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Ah! Have at you! No, I did all right at least. Didn't let my team down. That's good. Commander Blacklock, no, it's not weird to eat any food at any time. I eat like cereal for dinner sometimes.
And pizza for breakfast. Pizza rolls for breakfast.
Oh, they put Punch on the other team and DJ. All the familiar names.
I don't want to fight, my friends. I don't want to do it.
Punch party. You go in reverse. So well, lunch is still in the middle. So what do you what do you have for lunch, Punch? What's for lunch, Punch? Because it's still in the middle, even if you go backwards. What are you gonna do about that, Haas?
No, no.
You're gonna have to like completely scramble the order. You'd have to do lunch first, dinner second, and then breakfast last, and then that would have all your meals scrambled. No, I kind of just go by whatever I feel like eating, really. And well, okay, I shouldn't say that because then I would be like a blob if I just gave in to like whatever I wanted to eat. It's more like whatever I feel like eating that is an acceptable meal. I don't really care if it's the right time of day. You know, like if it's considered breakfast food and it's at night, I don't really care because breakfast food is still an acceptable meal. You know, if you make like eggs and toast, that's a good meal. I don't really care if it's nighttime. Energon Kool-Aid, that's a new one. Kool-Aid does look like Energon, though. Britformer, you're reminding me of the strawberry peanut butter M&Ms that Optimus yeeted into space. I want to try them. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Aw, that's okay. I've stolen plenty of kills. I can't give. Look at the way this Tron disc wobbles in my. I like the way you make that Tron disc shake. Make it wobble. Blacklock, you want me to say,
Just remember, there's a thin line between being a hero and being a memory.
very true, very true. I think that thin line is the people who like try to do stuff, because like you can't just be like, oh, I want to do it because I want to be the hero. I want everyone to look at me, because that's now you have like a selfish motive, you know? And that's how like some villains are created, because they think that, you know, it should all be all about them, and just because they're doing something good or whatever, and then if people don't appreciate them, they get angry, and then you get your supervillain. You know, I know that's kind of like comic book logic, but I can apply it to, or I think it can be applied, I should say, to real life a bit, in that sense where like that's what sort of makes a difference. Is like heroes aren't trying to be heroes, they're just doing it because it's the right thing to do. Oh, shot in the back. Just like a real hero.
A heroic death. Shot in the back.
How could he do that to Swerve? I tried to make this guy look adorable as possible so nobody would attack me on the battlefield. How could he do it? How could he do it to sweet little innocent Swerve?
See if I give you any good service at the bar. I'm gonna charge you double for the drinks. Oh shit, he's got a buddy over there. I'm outnumbered, I'm outgunned. Oh look, I got backup too. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Damn. I thought I had him.
Before time began, there was high moon.
You know, it's kind of sad actually what happened. I think they ended up getting liquidated, which means like all the people got sent to other companies and projects and stuff. It's like a band breaking up, but they don't stop doing music, so each individual musician goes to another band.
No, 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 no. I wasn't done fighting that other guy.
Damn, I sucked that match. It's like I have a good match and then a bad one, and then a good one and then a bad one. Oh well. Ah well. It is what it is, Tubes. Samek, hello, welcome. Good to see you, man. I think I've seen you in the chat and some other streams, but see, like I said, I keep forgetting to say hello to people, and then the chat goes by, and then bad memory kicks in. Hey, now I'm on a team with Punch Party and DJ. Hell yeah, the band's back together. The band, we're playing an encore one more time. That's right. The gang's all here. Orbital, I forgot to tell you, do you want a link to download Techno Parent Arcade? Oh yeah. Oh no, I went and I looked that up. Yeah, I got that taken care of. But thank you though, yeah. I should start doing a designated retro stream, like just pick a day and just play retro games on that day, so that way if people want Fall of Cybertron and stuff, they can tune into the other streams, but they know, like Mondays, for instance, would be for retro games. Something like that. I've got like a list of games that I want to stream. But thank you, yeah. Absurd, welcome back. Hell yeah. Don't worry, you only missed the shitty matches, the ones where I played like ass. Hey, big idea. You weren't done healing me. I need more heals. I want full health. I want a full health bar. I've survived fights with like 3 hit points before. Even 1. Dude, that gothic cowboy wizard sure smells good. That gothic cowboy in the chat knows real magic. And I heard he smells really good. Whoa, who threw the Tron disc? Is that you? You're officially back. Well, welcome back, officially, Zahira. Little did you know, I was welcoming you back unofficially the whole time you were gone, and there's nothing you can do about it. Why are you? I just got a health cube. What are you doing? What are you doing? I think he's confused. That our medic seems to be a little confused. I'm worried about that. Oh, you just got a full health. You just got, now heal me. No, now I thank you. Holy shit! Is he drunk? Our medic's drunk. Look, he has a Russian name. He has too much vodka. Our medic has had too much vodka. Fighting Decepticons is not peeling potatoes. I'm gonna try to get this health coil. I can't rely on our medic. Has a taste for the vodka. Where'd he go? I saw him. He was just over here. Where'd he go? There he goes. There he is. Whoa.
Jazz Wolf Blaze, welcome. Hello.
Samek says, can I imagine anyone but Peter Cullen playing Optimus? No, not really. Like, I like Gary Chalk, but like that wasn't the same Optimus. I guess I should clarify. I like Gary Chalk as Optimus Primal. He was fine as Optimus in the Unicron trilogy, but it just doesn't compare to Peter Cullen. I think that he is, great as Optimus Primal because that's a different character. That's a descendant. The Maximals are descendants of the Autobots, so of course he's going to have a different voice. But if we're talking like the actual Optimus Prime, it's hard to picture any voice other than Peter Cullen's coming out of that mouth plate. And yes, mouth plate Prime is superior. to non-faceplate Prime. I never really liked that when they started having that like retractable faceplate and he had a mouth underneath. I never really liked that. That's one of the things this game got right. One of the many things this game got right. He never moves that mouth. Well, I mean, it moves, like it warbles when he talks, but like it's not retractable.
Autobots win the match.
No, it's not. Damn, I'm playing like shit again. I don't think they're a hacker, Jazz. I was just joking around that since they had a Russian name and they kept healing me when I didn't need it and not healing me when I did. Was just making jokes. Yeah, it's like those weird comic book panels where Soundwave doesn't have a faceplate and he has a mouth. There's certain bots where if they've always had a face, well, I say always, if their original incarnation had a faceplate, then it looks weird to see it removed. It's fine the other way around. Like if someone has a visible mouth and then they get a battle mask, like they have a faceplate come over them to go into battle, that's okay, because then that's just going into battle, and then it retracts again when they're done, and their mouth has always been, or face, or whatever you want to call it, has always been visible. It's just the ones that like the first time, and I think it all is like first impressions, because I bet you people who the first time they saw Optimus Prime was a version with the mouth plate retracted. It's probably normal to them, and they're probably perfectly fine with it. I think it's all about that very first impression, that literally that first time you ever see a character. I think it like cements something in your mind, and they look weird any other way. Yeah, Blacklock, ask away. David K. Now, I liked him. I like David K. as Optimus in Transformers Animated, because that was now correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't that like I don't want to say prequel, but it was like they were younger. It was like the events played out earlier in their lives. I'm not wording it very well, but you get what I mean? Weren't they all like younger versions of the characters for the most part? Obviously Ratchet was still old and grumpy, but I want to say that like Optimus specifically, since that's who we're talking about here with David K., I want to say that was a younger version of Optimus in Transformers Animated. And so that worked for him. Plus David K. is a phenomenal actor. That would be the exception, because technically that is like, you know, G1 Optimus, it is the main character, but because I guess it's like a catch-22, he's younger, so I'll let it slide. I'll allow it. Plus the just like the I guess Easter egg, I don't know what you would call it, the fact that David K. was Beast Wars Megatron and Megatron throughout the Unicron trilogy, and then voices Optimus. Animated was full of that, like voice acting Easter eggs, because Corey Burton voiced Megatron, and he was G1 Shockwave. And then David K. voiced, I believe he, not only was he Optimus, but he also voiced Lugnut, if I'm not mistaken. And he went on to voice Hardshell, the big Insecticon, the main Insecticon from Transformers Prime, who had a similar sort of attitude towards Arachnid you know.
Grand and glorious.
Like, I don't think he called her grand and glorious, but this is kind of funny. This guy AFK? What's going on there? Yeah, and then exactly, Punisher. Corey Burton reprised his role of Shockwave when it was revealed, spoilers, that Longarm was Shockwave in animated. Yeah. See, animated, I feel, is a bit underrated. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what the fan base, how they regard it, because for a while there, it was kind of looked down upon. Like, people did not like it. A lot of people would talk about the aesthetics, you know, like the stylistic design, and just sort of trash talk it for the most part. But when I went and watched through it, because it's only, I think, 3 seasons, it's not very long, it's really, really good, and it gets better as it goes too. It actually get, like, each season's better than the last, and kind of leaves you wanting more. So yeah, I thought it was a good series. Yeah, Weird Al Yankovic. He voiced Retgar, another vocal Easter egg, because Weird Al was the one who that was the song they were playing when the Junkions were introduced, when they were on the planet Junk in the movie, in the original 86 movie. It was Dare to Be Stupid, Dare to Be Stupid. Yeah, that was Weird Al. And so he came back to voice Retgar, the main Junkion, in Transformers Animated. Yeah, that show was packed with nods and references and stuff. It was great. I actually really liked that show. Plus, it has a really cool version of Soundwave. He's a little bit underutilized. He's not a mainstay character. He's more so a character that shows up for individual episodes, although I think he did get a 2-parter where there was even a Sound Blaster sort of reference. But yeah, Soundwave was really cool in that show, if not underutilized. But they also expanded the Cybertron lore in that show a bit, and went into stuff like the Elite Guard with Ultra Magnus. To be stupid. Yeah, Samick, Corey Burton as Megatron was great. That's it's sort of influenced the voice of Megatron that I have in my head, because I don't really you know, with Optimus, it's like, you know, it's Peter Cullen all the way, and it's a voice that I, you know, try to do an impression of and all that kind of stuff, right? With Megatron, even though Frank Welker is by far, that is Megatron, and specifically, I would probably say the Transformers Prime way, like the way he did the Megatron voice in Transformers Prime, probably like the peak Megatron voice. But as far as like what I hear in my head, for whatever reason, that Corey Burton one from Animated really had an impact on like just the way Megatron sounds whenever I read a book, or like, you know, just the way he sounds in my head.
You know, he has that regal way of speaking.
Now, I'm not going to do a perfect impression, because like I said, this is kind of like the way I hear him in my head, but just you'll be able to hear that influence.
Like when I talk like Megatron to myself or in my own projects, he sort of talks like this. It's like Corey Burton with a bit of the Fred Tatasciore, a bit of the gruff and rough that was added in this game, but with the elegance of Animated.
So yeah, that's sort of what he sounds like in my head. So Yeah, Punisher, exactly. The TFP Frank Welker is that's just like the peak Megatron. I don't think we're gonna get a better one. All right, I'm gonna try a healer. I'm gonna go as Whirl, and I'm gonna try being a healer, and I'm gonna stick with my team. What's up, Punch? What's for lunch, Punch? What's for lunch, Punch? Oh no, oh no, he needs health. All right, I did my job. I'm a good helper. Oh, there's a guy over there. Okay, is that lag or is that just me not being able to aim? What the hell? Yikes. Oh, okay, there he is. I was like, there's like a sniper or something. Oh, Commander Blacklock, I did not see your question. Will you ask it again, please? I'm sorry. Oh, look at me not doing my job. I'm sorry, DJ. I'm sorry. Look, I'm new to a medic. It's my first day on the job. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't have any vodka though, but I should be better than the other guy. Arda, thank you. And welcome. Oh no. Oh, Italian Prime. I don't know, for some reason I've got the Russian accent in my head. I don't know if I can shake it off and get Italian mode going. I'll give it a shot. All right, let me give heals. Everyone gather round. We give heals. What is the goal of the life? Oh no. See, I'm not good as a scientist. All right, that's it. I've had enough. Oh, damn. There's so many. Their whole team is right here. Oh! Magic Johnson says, can you make a Mexican Prime voice? We're having it's Prime from all over the world. There's Primes from all over the world. I feel like I'm gonna end up doing something offensive, you know, like trying to pull off all these different accents. I'm gonna end up doing something offensive. I just know it. I just know it. Yeah, Punch, the photon burst rifle. That's my. I use that and the neutron assault rifle, whatever it's called. Those are like the two guns I use. But the thing is, I'm just not used to it. As far as like, I'll fly in and I'll hit the bumper. Well, I say I'm using a controller, so it's the shoulder button on the controller. But yeah, and I'll hit that out of habit, because like that's what I do when I'm a scout. Is I'll transform and cloak.
Gangsta Prime. Hey, forget about it. Forget about it. I'm rolling out over here. I'm transforming here. I might transform your feet into a pair of cement shoes. You'll be sleeping with the fishes.
There he is. There he is. He's sleeping with the fishes. What if Nemesis Prime talked like Mobster Prime, like Gangster Prime? What if that's how Nemesis Prime talk? Like, because you know, most people, I think they just assume he's gonna sound like Optimus, but with maybe a deeper voice, or just sounding more like evil, like I don't care if they die, or so, you know, just something edgy. Like it's basically like edgelord Optimus. That's what Nemesis typically is. I think he would be a much more interesting character if, for no reason, he talked like a gangster, like a mafia boss. And all of his underlings have like the nicknames, you know, like like Clamps.
Bumble the Stinger. Where's the Stinger? It's not Bumblebee, it's the Stinger. It's not Ironhide, it's Vinny Hyde. Vinny Hyde. Hey, where's Vinny Hyde at? Where's the Stinger? Get him on the job. I want that Matrix. I want that Matrix on my desk, and I want it right now. Or somebody's gonna be sleeping with the Petro Rabbits. Capiche?
That's how Nemesis Prime should sound. Fight me. How long have I been streaming? Let's check. An hour and a half. Yeah, Nemesis is the Godfather.
You know, you gotta bring me the Matrix.
Wait, I gotta mix in like Optimus with a heart.
You know, you gotta bring me the Matrix.
Oh wait, I'm Decepticons. I should be Megatron. Yeah, see, Punch Party, that's what I'm saying. Like, usually Emesis. Why do I keep forgetting the first letters of words? I did that with Palpatine last night. I said Alpatine. What's wrong with me? Nemesis is typically depicted as like Emo Prime or Edgelord Prime. He should be Mafia Prime.
Eliminate the enemy team.
Yeah, Julio, I know Stinger's already taken, technically. That name is taken. I know. I'm horribly unoriginal. I think that Megatron would still be more powerful than Nemesis. That's a good question, Julio. I think that Megatron would be more powerful simply because I don't think that Nemesis is as powerful as Optimus. Like, I know he's like, you know, evil emo boy Optimus or whatever, but he's supposed to just be like a shadow of Optimus, you know, like the dark side. I don't think he's got all of the equal power. Plus, he doesn't have the real Matrix, which, you know, kind of gives Optimus a one up, to say the least. Megatron has always been seen as Optimus's equal. You know, like they're like the two. Optimus is probably slightly more powerful because, you know, at the end of this day, you know, one shall stand, one shall fall, that whole deal. And Optimus, you always wins. You know, the good guys win. But for a lot of the times, they're depicted as very close to being equal. Optimus and Megatron, that is. And so I would say that Megatron would be, at the very least, on equal terms to Nemesis Prime, but certainly not weaker, if that makes sense. And that's my take on it. I could be completely wrong, and there could be some like IDW comic book that's like, no way, Nemesis Prime is the strongest ever, and he's gay. So I don't know, but that's just my take on it. Yeah, Optimus has plot armor too. Yeah, that's the most powerful weapon of all. Because Optimus has plot armor. Let's not forget that. Oh, come on. I get sniped right after I pick up the health coil. Oh, I didn't see your question, Zahira. What was it? You'll have to post it again. Jaleel says, yeah, no way Big Daddy Megs would like it if his Matrix got robbed by Nemesis and his goons. Yeah, Big Daddy Megs. That would be like, they would be like warring factions or gangs or whatever in the Mafia. I want that Big Daddy Megs. I want his head on a platter. Don't let his goons get his hands on my Matrix. Oh, the Gaming Bats live? Man. Everybody's live. We should do some sort of crossover live stream. What's that one thing? StreamYard or something where like you can have the people come up like a panel. That's really kind of overly complicated. Well, it's not not complicated to use. It's unnecessary. You just get on a freaking Discord call or something. You don't need all that StreamYard shit. Oh, the double K. Or no, wait, that wasn't a double KO. That was somebody else that got me. Butters is having trouble with the chat. He might have been put in timeout. I know the mods mentioned to me in some of the recent streams he was spamming and they were having to put him in timeout. So he just Magic Johnson, that would be awesome to stream with Jobby. I don't know if he's even aware of my existence. That's a much larger channel than me. It would be cool. I like his sense of humor, and I think it would be fun for sure, like entertaining and all that. I doubt he even knows who I am, but that would be fun. Hell yeah. He did voice the prank caller. It wasn't really like a prank call, but the one that was like trying to sell Optimus all the Energon wine in that one Johnny Flash video. He did voice that character. But we recorded those lines individually, so I didn't get to like talk to him or anything. I think he also voiced Waspinator in a video that I was in. But see, anybody who's familiar with like doing lines for YouTube projects, you record on your own, or if you record with the person, it's usually by yourself. The other people might be there. Sometimes they are, but a lot of times you don't talk to the other voice actors. You just sort of record your lines and send them in. Ion Reaper, what's going on? You got off work early, so you're gonna hunt me down? Yes, good. We need some more people online. I've actually I recognize a few of these names, like Punch Party's in here. Commander Drift, he's on my friends list. And DJ I saw playing last night. I was streaming last night and he was online. So I'm seeing some familiar faces. So yes, please do. Let's see. You keep killing Grimlock. Yeah. Well, it's because that form, like using the Dinobots as alt modes, is really popular on multiplayer. Which I don't blame people. They're really cool. Magic Johnson says, or I should stream with Johnny Flash. That would be cool too. I've done an interview with Johnny Flash. I have it recorded. I never uploaded it just because I got distracted and never finished it. I was trying to make like a little talk show episode out of it back when I was making those freaking Prime talk shows. It was like over a year ago. I just never got around to finishing it. So I mean, it would be cool to do a stream with him. I don't know if he'd be up for it. I know that he has been around in the re-energized server. Like, he's aware that the game's back up and running. I just don't know if he's too busy or whatever. Oh no, that's all right, man. I started the stream really late last night, or later than usual. It wasn't like super late, but later than usual. Yeah, absurd. This game is awesome. Like, it's something. How did I put it? Basically, if you're not a Transformers fan, I would still recommend the game as like a fan of video game. You know what I mean? Like, if you consider yourself a gamer, I don't know. I don't like labels, but you know what I mean. Like, if you're like, oh, you just like to play good games and you're not even necessarily a Transformers fan, I would still recommend this game because it's well made. The campaign is a fun experience. It's actually like a really fun experience. It kind of feels like a roller coaster ride in video game form, because you're not just sitting there doing quick time events. You're playing the video game, so you feel like you're playing a game and you're doing stuff. But the way that they're like set pieces, it's kind of like the Call of Duty games. If you remember the campaigns, like the epic moments from the early Modern Warfare games, where they actually put thought into them, and there were like set pieces where it wasn't a quick time event. You're playing through it, but it's like a movie scene is playing out in front of you, and you're just sort of a part of it. And that's what a lot of the moments feel like. And then when it's not a big set piece, it's actually like a polished gameplay that feels, if anything, I saw that people would sort of say, oh, it was derivative. It feels like the Batman Arkham games, or it feels like Gears of War. So, they compare it to like these other games that it was sort of influenced or taking cues from, right? But I don't see how that's a bad thing, because all the games they listed that this game sort of took their inspiration from, like for instance, when you're Cliff Jumper and you're sneaking around, it is like Batman Arkham, or even the chapter after that when you play as Jazz with the grappling hook, also like Batman Arkham. Batman Arkham's a great game though. Like, if you're gonna rip off something or take inspiration or whatever, hey, yeah, okay, it's good shit. So in my opinion, there was very few actual negatives about this game. And the fact that the multiplayer is working again, it's like, hell yeah. Highly recommend. And it'll feel familiar to you if you've played other, not just third person, because I know this one's third person, but if you've played first person games that have vehicles in them. So like Halo's a good example. The vehicles, like when you transform like this, it feels like you're driving a Banshee or whatever they, or a Warthog or something. Not really a Warthog, more like the Banshee, the one where you hold the trigger to boost and then kind of steer yourself with the way you look around. And same thing when you're flying, it was like that when you were flying the vehicles in Halo. So like if you've played those games, you'll be instantly attuned to the controls here. Yeah, absurd. You remember what was it called? Shock and Awe? I think that was the most epic one, where it's like your character narrowly escapes and you think you're safe or whatever, and then like a nuke goes off and you witness it, like your first person POV, Yeah, see, I played the first 3 Halo games. I didn't really like after Halo 3, I didn't really continue on them. I played a bit of Reach. I did play a bit of Reach, but not enough to say like, oh yeah, I remember that game really well. You know, I played a bunch of the multiplayer. Nah, none of that. I played a bit of it. I don't even think I finished the campaign, and I just tried out the multiplayer. But by then, I was already on to these games and other stuff.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy team.
Let's try Break Stream. Why not? But I played the hell out of Halo 2 and 3, the multiplayer. I played the hell out of those, and that's why I'm saying like it's kind of my go-to comparison with the vehicles and the way that they control is because I just remember playing, especially like in Halo 2, on the multiplayer, and just sort of zipping around in those vehicles on the bigger maps. Good times. I can't believe I just randomly shot as I jumped off that platform and it killed somebody. Holy shit. What a start. What a start. Just randomly fire a shot. Where are they? Oh, hey, whoa, okay. See, I never played Halo Infinite. That one I haven't played at all. Like I said, I played a bit of Reach. I haven't played Infinite at all. And I'm not saying that they're bad games or anything. It's just like I said, other things had my attention. That was chaotic. Can't believe I survived. Get low, let's get... Oh. Get low, let's get fast. Punch, you're stuck in a wall? Are you on my team? No, you're on the other team. Okay, tell me where you are.
I will come release you from your prison. The sweet release of obliteration.
The Revenge of the Fallen servers are back up. I know it's all today's kind of all about this game with the 10-year anniversary, but I did notice that the Revenge of the Fallen servers are back up, and that game, a lot of people like that game. You're glitched in the floor area. Can you move around under the floor? Like, can you come over to where I am? I'll go over to where the this is either going to be the health coil or the intercooler. What's in here? Health coil. Okay, come over to where the health coil is, and I'll start just shooting the floor like an insane person. You would think like the AoE would get through. I don't know. This is top tier content. We're just gonna shoot at the floor and hope that we kill Punch Party who's stuck in the ground. Now my team's gonna get pissed if I'm not helping out. Let's see if I can randomly shoot someone again. All right, there's definitely something going on up there. Oh. I always forget to use the health. I get the health coil and then I forget to use it. Yeah, fish in a barrel. Sort of. Fish under the floor. It's like shooting fish under the floor. See, there it is again. I hit the ability button when I transform. That's such a habit. That means I play the scout way too much. Way too much scout class going on. If I have just like muscle memory habits for using the abilities and stuff. Oh. No good, no good. Yeah, the match ended, Punch. I'm sorry. I guess you were doomed to remain in the floor for all times. Sorry about that, Punch. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream there. Been going for a couple hours. And I think that we've relived enough. Plus, I'm starting to get hungry. It's about dinner time over here. Or breakfast. Wait, who was it? Punch that goes in reverse? So I guess it's almost breakfast time. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here, guys. I hope you've had a good time. Shared some memories, some nostalgia for the release of the game, and then just enjoyed some laughs and some stuff as we played some multiplayer. But let's see, today's Sunday, so I don't know if I'm going to do a stream tomorrow, but I'll try to do more throughout the week. I know last week I didn't do much because I was trying to finish up that freaking Prime video. But since that's done, we'll be back to having the multiple streams throughout the week. So I'll see you in just a day or two. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Be sure to stay weird and stay proud. And remember,
Until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.